Oh yeah, your picture. I still don't get it.
It's fine. We rolling? Like Henry Rollins. You don't see him much anymore.
No, but that didn't even make any sense. It's Rollins, not Rollins.
Spelt the same.
Yeah, but we're talking. People don't get that. That's a look joke, not a talk joke.
Onomatopoeia.
Do you remember that book? It was like in a coconut tree, and all the letters fell out of it.
No.
It was like Jungle Book.
Was Mowgli?
No. Who fell out of the coconut tree? I fell out of the... No, that's not it.
You thinking of Kookaburra? Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree. I sang that to the kookaburra I saw at the Bronx Zoo.
Wait, you're talking about
Did
capybara?
not like it. No, kookaburra.
What's that?
Kookaburra is a bird. He eats all the gumdrops he can see. Stop, kookaburra, stop, kookaburra. Leave some there for me. Have you never heard that song?
I have, but where did he... Are gumdrops naturally occurring where the kookaburra exists?
Australia, yeah.
They naturally grow?
Yeah. Do you think those are made?
I don't know how it works.
I don't even know what a gumdrop is. Yeah, perfect. We've already started recording this podcast. Yeah, we were supposed to roll the camera already. This is the podcast, Tom. We don't talk about the movie we're supposed to talk about. We talk about kookaburras.
Yeah.
Can we kookaburra about? No, I'm just kidding. Oh, God. It's a countdown. Doom and gloom. So, you're a fan of Spider-Man.
So they tell me.
So they tell you? Who tells you?
You.
Okay.
Just now.
Well, you got a Spider-Man shirt on.
Yeah, it was given. This was a gift to me.
Yeah, I gave that to you.
Yeah.
Right?
You might have.
Yeah. Long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
My body has not changed much. It just has gotten more,
Apparently
more frail.
It's a little soft.
Yeah.
A little jagged.
Just softer and more crackly.
Some bruises.
Yeah.
Some
Unknown
bruises.
rib bruises, which we found today while I was changing into this shirt.
Yeah.
Right there, baby.
There you go, right there. The ribs, which are also Spider-Man's ribs.
Yeah.
It's that's odd.
I don't think that's odd. I think that makes sense. Spider-Man had ribs.
He did.
He's a human.
He did it. He had ribs. He loved barbecue. No, but we're gathered here
on this wonderful evening
to talk about Spider-Man.
The amazing
Spider-Man.
They said they gave him the amazing title for these two.
Yeah. This is Andrew Garfield's Duology. Is that what you call it? Anyway, 2 films. Amazing Spider-Man and Amazing Spider-Man 2.
They had plans for like 2 more. And
I believe
like
it.
A bunch of a Sinister Six spin-off and the Venom spin-off, which occurred, and Dr. Morbius spin-off, which I suppose happened. So.
It did. I mean,
you know,
it really wasn't a spinoff.
In the second one, there's like a little Easter egg for Morbius. He's in the Oscorp files.
Is he?
That Harry goes through. Or his name is. His name's there.
It's like in that one X-Men movie where it had like Remy LeBeau and all the X-Men in it and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's cool. And I mean, it definitely, you can sense that there was plans for more because there was a lot of build-up. Like heavy conspiracy stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Not really heavy, I'd say. But there's conspiracy stuff.
And that's...
I wouldn't call it heavy because heavy sounds effective and like, it kind of feels surfacey. You know, they build up this very, very blatant, like all this, you know, Richard Parker was working on all this stuff. And I mean, when you get right down to it, you got Rhys Ifans playing Dr. Kirk Connors.
Lizard Man.
Not even the Lizard Man, the Lizard.
The Lizard.
Yeah, the villains in these, I mean, the movie didn't do anything different.
Yeah.
But like Spider-Man's villains, the Lizard.
You know what? I like it. It's succinct.
And then the sequel, Electro, the Goblin. But
Rise of the Electro.
First we saw the Rhino.
The Rhino. You know what?
That is, I think, the best villain of the whole series is Paul Giamatti as the Rhino.
with the
Just like
tattoo
the
across
skull
the-
tattoo
yeah, yeah.
thing, and just like his accent.
he got
Spider-Man. And they're just plowing through. You know, I had once planned out a Spider-Man movie, and I had thought it would be very interesting to have the Rhino appear as the villain right at the beginning,
Mm-hmm.
not be a main villain,
Mm-hmm.
and then reappear at the end as like a villain he fights right before the credits cut. That was an idea I had before this movie did it.
You're saying Mark Webb stole this.
So I think my emails got leaked.
Yeah.
Um,
You know, it's funny you mention that because from the Sony email leaks, we learned quite a bit of what they were planning.
oh, is that what it was?
There was
Okay.
there was there was plans for Gwen Stacy to come back.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I think it was going to be some sort of clone saga type thing, but she was going to be Carnage
Oh,
in
wow.
the fourth one. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
There was the Sony emails were there were talks that Emma
Yeah.
Stone was in talks to come back for all of that.
Terrible idea.
And then the third one would have had Norman Osborn come back, even though he just died.
Yeah, he just died.
And he got that little gnarled finger. That's the last thing you see of Norman Osborn before he
Was it a
died.
gnarled
Just a
finger?
little gnarled nail because he's
Yeah,
got
yeah.
goblin blood in him.
That's right. I forgot.
But yeah, he would have. I guess he would have come back too. Which I think there's so many villains.
There are.
That we
I
didn't need
don't think you needed.
Gobby Boy again.
I don't think we needed the Gobby Boy in number 2.
Yeah.
Amazing
Every
Spider-Man
every
2.
Spider-Man that's got a bunch
Yeah.
of villains and
Here-
Gobby Boy.
Harry Osborn, just stay Harry Osborn. You're fine. You're like creepy enough as just Norman Osborn. You don't have to become a half goblin creature. Yeah, I mean, and Dane DeHaan in this, he's great. I loved him in Chronicle. I'd love to do an episode on Chronicle too. That'd
Chronicle,
be a
yes.
great one. I
Yeah,
totally
yeah,
forgot
yeah.
about that movie. That was such a fun film. And like he was great in that. He plays this great creepy kind of character.
Mm-hmm.
And in this, it's just like a little overboard, you know. But like I prefer him as normal Harry Osborn to creepy.
To Goblin Boy?
Moldy.
I'm a moldy man.
My hair got spiky. I don't know how. I'm twice as greasy now.
Ugh,
What's
I
going
do like
on?
a good grease
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, why is his hair got to be affected so much?
I don't know, but he that was now that I think about it, he didn't have time. He was
Yeah.
crawling to it. He was recovering from the spider blood, which turned him into the Goblin.
Yeah, because the spider blood was in.
Well,
Because
because
it was Richard Parker.
Richard Parker's
put
DNA,
human DNA in the spiders.
and the only reason it worked for Andrew and that he didn't, Peter, and that he didn't die was because his daddy's blood was in there. He
Yeah.
was bit by his daddy's spider. Really,
Yeah. His dad.
there's a metaphor in
Yeah.
there for some
I
sort
will
of
say-
something.
I dislike. I really like the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. He gets bit on the hand, spider bite. We're done.
Yeah.
Andrew Garfield gets bit back of the neck. You see him reach for it.
got
Nothing happens, and he's fallen asleep on the Q train.
Yeah. Ends up in Coney
And he
Island.
ends up at Coney Island.
Doesn't live there. He lives in, Forest Hills.
Yeah. So first off, how does that train? Where is Oscorp in these movies? Do we
It's
know?
like Midtowny.
It's Midtowny. So why would he get on the Q going down from Midtown? It would be going north.
Because he was
You
already
think he
like,
fell asleep?
yeah,
and
he fell
rode
asleep
the whole
and rode it
thing?
all the way back.
Anyway,
I've done that drunk. I didn't get any superpowers, but
in addition to this, he's bit by the spider, and he's fever dream, falling asleep on the train. Guy comes over, puts a beer bottle on his head, and then the water drop hits his face, and then he goes karate style, jumps on the top of the train, fights these guys.
all raw instinct.
All these
baby.
raw, yeah. Here's the thing. People like that aren't on subways. There's no, like, this weird gang, like,
Are you talking about people with spider powers?
well, first off that too, but like the people that were like fighting him on the subway, it's like, first off, a group of people like that, like, what were they?
They
like
were
literally
individuals.
like thugs.
They were individuals That
No, they weren't.
They came
They were a
together to
group.
fight a common enemy, which was this man with spider powers.
I don't know.
He is the antagonist in this situation.
Yeah, he just beat up on
He
some
just
regular
beat up
people.
a bunch of people.
He
He stole
ripped
that
a
woman's shirt. He's just
violated her
just
privacy.
an animal here.
Yeah.
We're not supposed to like this guy.
Yeah.
But that's why they make him skateboard, because he's a cool Peter guy. He's a
Yeah.
cool spider guy.
And then his skateboard breaks.
Yeah. Well, he's too
Yeah.
powerful. He's too powerful.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, because he got hit with the skateboard.
Yeah. I did like the small moments in both of these movies where they kind of just show his like spider powers and like how like him just accidentally ripping everything, and he has to gently open the door out of the bathroom because he's like still figuring out that he's like so incredibly strong. And like I think it would have been funny because he couldn't figure out his sticking powers. Like the next shot is him going through a book. It would have been funny if he was just wearing like medical gloves, so he couldn't stick to it, And in the second one, he's like when he's crossing the street because he's in love with Gwen, and he just gets taken out by a car's mirror, and like he's not affected at all. He's hit at like 35 miles an hour.
The Union Square Holiday Market.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just
I like stuff like that, like where it builds, it's building the character's uniqueness within the world.
Yeah.
I like when I see that in films.
I forgot to finish my thought, which didn't have anything to do with fighting the people on the subway. It's the fact that he did fight people on the subway, jumped around a lot, got home, was all messed up. And at what point does he pull the spider off of him?
Well, he finds a little
like
silk
this
thread.
The thread
of web,
and pulls it,
and then he sees the little dead guy.
Yanks it, and it's a little dead guy.
And this is the problem with having the spider bite him on the back of the neck. How else is he going to see it was a spider? Up until that point, he doesn't. He could assume because he was in that room.
That's why they made a spider yo-yo.
Yeah,
so that he could see it was a spider.
I would have. Yeah, he's got Parker has to see it for himself. That's the issue there.
So, cinematically, writingly, I guess, couldn't you just have it bite him on his hand?
Yeah, but that would him getting bit on the neck was part of their meet cute. Well, not their meet cute, but him and Gwen are doing a chit chat.
It's not as important.
I don't know, man.
Bite him on the hand.
Well, they didn't even need to. They didn't even show what's his face getting bit. Tom Holland.
Yeah, better. Better. If you're gonna be weird about it, just don't show it.
Yeah, I mean,
we know what happens.
We definitely didn't need another
if
origin.
You don't know. If you don't know Spider-Man, stop making origins.
Well, I think
we're good with the origins at this point.
I think everybody knows the origin.
Yeah. That's the thing. I don't know why we know.
I don't know why they felt the need.
So,
well, because
they went deep origin with these movies. They showed the parents.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, I love somebody just asked me. They were like, "What happened to Toby's parent? Like the parents in the car crash, right? Like
I don't or something like that. I don't even know if it's mentioned.
They were just dead.
Yeah.
Fine.
Fine.
This one it's like his parents, and I started watching the second movie, and I'm like, is this the first movie? Because it starts exactly the same.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, wait, did I put on Spider-Man 1 again? And no, it's not. And then they're on the plane, and they have this very epic fight on the plane, and it's very involved.
Well, that was, part of in the comics. It eventually became like they were agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, wow!
Like for a while there, they were just dead. He was just raised by Uncle Ben, Aunt May. No mention of his parents. And then at some point, somewhere along the line, they were agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. They worked with Wolverine at one point.
Wow.
There was like a storyline with that. Like they worked for Nick Fury.
Nick Shield.
Nick Shield. My boy, Nicky S.
Yeah. You might know him from the epic series, Secret Invasion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully you didn't see it.
I unfortunately watched all of it.
Yeah.
I thought it was
all
gonna
6
get impressive.
4-hour-long episodes.
Yeah.
Wait, no, I think they were like 30 minutes. Never mind.
That was a lot, either way. What was I gonna say? Yeah, no. So I mean, them being scientists, and this is definitely Andrew Garfield's is definitely more like Ultimate Spider-Man, and Tobey's is more like classic era Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like they draw a lot from
Ultimate,
like the original, like Ultimate.
Like the fight in the school.
That was really cool because I like
that a lot.
Spider-Man fights like a spider. I think it was smart for them
Yeah.
to, if they were reintroducing Spider-Man with a new origin, well, same origin but new telling of it. I'm glad that they didn't go against. They didn't put him against a human-sized person. They went against a bigger dude, so you could really just watch him crawl. Like, he uses his webs. He moves more. Like, Toby's is like all about the
He does.
swinging and
Yeah,
like
yeah,
cool posing, and this
Yeah.
one he's just the way
He does move like a
fights
spider.
like a spider. Like, he's crawling over people. He's webbing, crawling, wobbling.
Oh well, yeah, I do appreciate
sliding.
that. Now that you pointed it out, and I'm recalling it and stuff, and it almost does feel like, I feel like the highlights of these movies are him as Spider-Man and the way that he moves in those moments.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for me, I think that's it. I don't think, like, overall, I feel like he's probably my third favorite Spider-Man. Fourth, if you count. No, well, third favorite Peter Parker. Maybe not. Maybe Jake Johnson's ahead of him in Spider-Verse. No, and I liked Andrew Garfield a lot.
Yeah.
I do. It's just after rewatching it and stuff, it's just kind of like, they went with such a specific way for him to act and like be so like moody, and like he's Spider-Man, and all of a sudden he's happy to be Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But like when he's this like moody, awkward, it's just, I don't know. It's a little thick. It's a little much. He's very, very upset and angry.
Well, in the comics, Peter was an angry man. He was an angry kid.
Yeah.
You know, that was, for a while, that was like a huge thing with him. He was always pissing people off. Like, even, his first encounter with Fantastic Four, he pisses them off because he has a chip on his shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, I get what you're saying, but I also think they had to do something to differentiate, to validate the reason for rebooting it.
Yeah,
they had
yeah.
to do something different
For
than
sure.
what Toby had done. So
I like, because when he comes back for No Way Home,
yeah,
Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man, he's like sad.
yeah.
He plays more of a sad character.
Well, he did kill
he kills
the
girl.
love of his
Yeah.
life. So, well,
So, like,
he took part in it.
Yeah. He didn't
He didn't-
save her.
Yeah,
And obviously that's haunted him. Well,
and her.
her probably, she probably holds it against him. Anyway, but yeah, I mean, like, I still like it. I just, I think I like the other ones film wise. I feel like it's easier to read a grittier Peter Parker character in a comic book than
Like Spider-Man
expect it on. I'm sure. I don't think I read that one, but
That's the one
I
where
believe you.
MJ dies from being too intimate with Peter too many times from the radioactivity
oh wow,
of his
yeah,
fluids. So,
his webbing.
yeah, that's it killed
A
her.
little too much thwip.
Yeah. Anyway, so they made a sequel to that one too.
Little Pete.
Yeah. Anyway,
So Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man.
I forgot. When rewatching these, I forgot about all the POV swing shots too.
Yeah.
Like, especially in the first one, like, and I get, again, they had to do something different, because Spider-Man had didn't they design that camera, or they designed that crane, like that specific thing came about because of Spider-Man. They did, like, that type of equipment is because of the first Spider-Mans, and they had to do something different. So I guess, the POV stuff.
Yeah.
It
Might
is a
as
little
well.
weird.
Yeah. Definitely, like, it's kind of like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it holds.
Okay, you can stop now.
I don't remember if I even what I felt about it when it first came out, but I know what I feel about it now.
Yeah. Overall,
Undecided.
I love all the movies. I love it in the form of content, and they're better than they're some of the better movies overall. All the Spider-Mans, I feel like.
Yeah, I mean,
Or,
even as, I liked Blue Electro.
Blue Electro was good.
I like that he came out of animals again.
Yeah.
Like, at least they were like, let's keep a
Yeah.
motif. Let's keep this Oscorp thing. It's like,
Yeah.
They went for choices that were different than what, I thought that was, sometimes you got to swing for the fences in order to hit a foul ball.
Yeah, the electric eels. And I had forgotten that that's what they did with it. I think like I'm glad that with the newer ones, the Hollandverse, the villains aren't good people that, and not necessarily. I guess Norman Osborn's a little bit different, but he does have a moment at the end of humanity, when he's like, "Don't tell Harry." With Norman Osborn, not at the end.
Baby, you're jumping all over.
No, I'm just saying with this one. It's like Rhys Ifans, Dr. Kirk Connors. Means well.
Yeah.
You know, in a moment of
Norman means well. Octavius meant well.
Well, Norman didn't, but that's the thing. Norman didn't necessarily mean well. He was kind of an asshole.
He was an asshole, but he was
an asshole. So
he
was
like
lost
to his own madness.
Yeah, like he hit the mat. Like,
but I think that's such a big part of who Spider-Man is.
Yeah.
He's always trying to save people. Like
exactly.
Even people that are trying to kill him.
Yeah.
You know that. I think I was thinking about this is that like the thing that makes Spider-Man different, and I feel like what makes him so popular, and you know, Batman falls back on his resiliency or his training, or you know, Superman has his morals, and Spider-Man has this thing that is just like it's his heart. You know, he tends to get a lot of shit on. You know, he a lot of loves of his life are dead. A lot of people in his life have died. A lot of people continue to die around him. He always feels like he's making the wrong choice, and he always feels like he's being pulled in two directions. But like in those are the big moments of like the big character moments for Spider-Man are always like when he has to make a tough decision and he's in like a depressive state, like or angsty or something. It's something that someone that he loves or cares about has said to him, and it like you know reignites him, and there he goes again to try and save the day and do the right thing because he's a very compassionate person, and that's what makes his anger, I think, come out sometimes. Is like he gets frustrated at the way the world is.
Yeah, I feel like that was 100% with I forget what comics, which of the comics it was and what storyline it was, but it was the specific thing was the person I think at the time that J. Jonah Jameson was dating. Or like in love or whatever the hell. I think it was J. Jonah Jameson, but she ends up dying, and it's like this thing. And Spider-Man has this breakdown, like nobody else dies. It was like a big like thing, like he sat there and like shouted it, or like the
it might have been J. Jonah's wife.
Yeah, probably the wife, but it was like I think remarried.
or it also because at one point I know Aunt May was dating Jameson's dad, which I don't know. I don't know how that age gap worked, but because Jameson he was always an older man, so his dad got to work pretty young. We'll just say.
Yeah. Well, Aunt May was always depicted pretty old in the books.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Right. But like, if Jameson is old.
Yeah.
His father would be
Mandelbaum.
older. Mandelbaum. It's go time.
That TV? That TV over there? Oh. You think you're better than me? Sorry. I did a good one. No, it's what the hell we're talking. But yeah, it is this very like, but I guess what I'm trying to talk about is that I like that the newer ones, like some of the villains do not mean well. You know what I mean? Like
they're less.
They're less. They have less. Like Michael Keaton had a little bit of a, a little pullback. You know what I mean? He had a little bit of a slight redemption in character.
Right?
Mysterio had none, and I like that. I like that he like
wasn't he upset?
They were
got
wronged
fired, right?
by Tony Stark.
Yeah.
And like he had a chip on his shoulder.
Yeah.
But it's like he's just a dick. And he tries to literally kill Spider-Man with
a dick?
A gun.
Oh, yeah.
No. But like in this one, it's like, character, the Lizard, Kirk Connors, means well, put in a desperate situation, injects himself, becomes a lizard, and is like, I want to turn everyone into a lizard.
I just say one thing
and then
about the lizard?
Cured, and then he's like saving Spider-Man. Like saving Peter Parker on top of the roof.
Yeah.
And
after impaling Captain Stacy.
Yeah.
One for one, buddy.
like boom.
1 for 1. The lizard was after balance.
Yeah.
Harmony.
There you go. Yeah.
Take a life, save
I
a
also
life.
have something to say about that too.
I do it, but before the
Captain
lizard
yeah.
looked like one of the Goombas from Super Mario Brothers with Bob Hoskins.
I also had very much 100%. I also was just in the moment where the lizard and Peter Parker are fighting each other. I'm like, this is just Harry Potter and Voldemort. Like this is literally.
I like when he saves Stan Lee.
Yeah. When does that happen?
In the library at the school.
Well, he doesn't say. Does he save?
Because
The
lizard
He's got
throws
the
a table.
Yeah.
He whips it.
That's right. I'm sorry. I meant in the way like I thought like saving him, like swinging, grabbing him or something. But when he's got the headphones on and he's just listening to classical music and the fight's going on in the back, that is a really, really good scene. I do not think noise canceling headphones were that good at the time. Unless you had really good ones.
Well, I mean,
anyway,
Stanley was
that's
old.
fine.
I don't imagine,
that's true.
Hearing dissipates.
That's true.
We all don't have
Probably
straight
pretty
canals.
Pretty loud. Yeah, I
So.
do have straight canals.
Yeah.
I did. I was told that recently.
And I was informed as well about his straight canal.
And then Electro,
mm-hmm.
Well-meaning, nerdy kind of guy
Mm-hmm.
gets shot, and then he's still like decent.
Yeah.
But like feels all the power.
Yeah.
And then Spider-Man attacks him.
Spider-Man.
I feel bad for Electro at the beginning, and then he just
that's
full dick.
Right.
But then it's also the same thing, like at the end, redeeming kind of.
But that's
arc,
I like that scene when Spidey shows up. He's like, "Hey man, what's going on?" Let's talk
like
this
that
through."
is a great. That
like,
is great.
That scene, that scene's great. And then the scene where he's like helping the little kid fix his wind turbine and walks him home, like that's very like that's the friendly neighborhood in Spider-Man. You know, it's
the
just
fact that they show it is
right. Like I think those are more character building scenes than a lot of the other stuff. You know.
Yeah.
They show this dude who's just trying to. He wants people to be living a good life. He just wants happiness with people.
Spider-Man is the best.
Yeah.
And that's why
He's the best of all of us.
Most kids at one point are always dressed as Spider-Man.
Yeah.
You know, if you weren't Spider-Man I was never Spider-Man for Halloween. But if you were never Spider-Man for Halloween, then you missed out on something.
I'll tell you a secret that I haven't told anyone.
What?
I've never even told you. When I was like 9, and I got into Spider-Man real big. I would take out one of the pages of the comics and I would eat it because I wanted to be like Spider-Man.
That makes sense.
I did that for about 8 months.
Thanks for telling us and our plethora of fans out there.
I don't know why I decided to do that.
8 months?
Yeah.
You did it for 8 months?
Yeah.
How did it go?
Like, I mean, because I would tear it up into little pieces, and I would just,
Did you really do this?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't really want to get 100% confirmation, but.
I mean, like, everything was fine. Like, I wasn't like.
At least you turned out okay.
Except for this weird rib thing going on now. I did that for 8 months. I took a page from each comic.
How many comic books you shit out?
Well, I mean, I get I did it probably like once every 2 weeks. So that's what, two pages a month.
Yeah,
probably just one whole comic's worth of pages. I never did a cover though; those were harder.
Yeah,
the covers seem to be harder.
To be fair, your life has mirrored Peter Parker's hardships,
weird angst. Uncomfortability with your own sexuality.
Yeah. You did hop around for a lot.
Did hop around a lot.
All fours.
All fours, run around on that.
Never on a wall.
No.
Were you able to stick to it?
No. But
You've been sticky before.
I have been very sticky.
Known you to be.
Yeah. I've crossed streets without looking for sure.
You did. You definitely have done what Andrew Garfield did to us.
Certainly.
Probably in that exact space. Crossing from Whole Foods to the Union Square Holiday Market.
Definitely have dead lovers at this point.
Sorry, I laughed at that.
Yeah, Jesus, man.
Ugh.
Yikes, buddy. Yikes. So, we have a lot in common except for he's a better person and has superpowers.
I don't know about that.
He definitely has superpowers.
He's definitely a better person is what I was going to say. No, I'm just kidding.
No, we're not.
You're a great person. You're a great person, and that shirt looks good on you.
Thank you, buddy. You know, my best friend
After
got
all
it
these
for me.
years, always.
Yeah. After all these years, I don't know if that means did I just never gain any muscle
Or weight.
or weight?
Yeah.
That
Good
can't be.
for you, man.
That can't be healthy. You got this for me when I was what, 20? 21? 22.
No, it had to be. You had to be 22, 23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what, we're 31 now?
15 years ago.
10 years ago?
We're 37. So 16 years ago.
Oh, God. Okay, so within 16 years, I haven't, that's insane.
Yeah. And the fact that you still have the shirt and it's in good shape, that's impressive.
It's a treasured item.
A treasured heirloom?
Yeah.
Or item?
I take care of the things that matter.
Nice. Do you get any heirlooms in Apex Legends yet?
No.
No, you did.
Oh, wait, no, I got my
did.
side.
I forgot.
And then they freaking changed the character abilities, and now I don't even use the character.
Yeah.
I haven't played that once.
Yeah, me neither.
Think you're better
Electro,
than me. Hey, I want to ask,
do
you know there's a shot in the first one where it seems like for some reason at Oscorp, it's when he's getting his powers, I think, Gwen Stacy is wearing knee pads.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
She's wearing...
No.
Sandy, there's just knee pads?
It just looked like
Just
knee pads.
pads?
Because I paused it at one spot, and there's no black down
There
down
was
the shin.
it was
I don't know why this caught my eye.
There was a lot of weird clothing choices.
He was wearing my jacket, though, in the first one.
Yeah.
I was like,
that's
my jacket.
Yeah. He's, I do think that the Uncle Ben, the way that he causes a scene, slams the door, breaks it. Aunt May is just like, leave him.
Mm-hmm.
Which, if he had just listened, because Uncle Ben's stubborn, and he doesn't say with great power comes great responsibility. What does he say again? There will come moments in your life where you'll need to be responsible.
Yeah, what does he say? He said something along the lines of
But he does say you'll be great, Peter.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But that was a thing in JMS's run, when Peter came out to May. Well, May found Peter after his first fight with Moreland.
Yeah.
And he's just tethered on his bed, bloodied, and his costume's over there. And so she finds out. And so there's this big conversation. It's a great issue with Peter and May and talking about how why he never told her, blah, 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 and why he continues to be Spider-Man and the amount of guilt he feels for what happened to Uncle Ben. And then Aunt May comes back with, I have all this guilt because we got into a little argument and sent him off for bread or something. I forget the exact things, but it's this bonding moment for the two of them.
Yeah.
Where they're both talking about the guilt they share and have over the fact that they both lost this loved one.
I used to feel this, that's beautiful. But I used to feel this way about movies where it's if these characters just talk to each other, this would turn out so much better. And now that I'm a 37-year-old adult, I understand. I don't talk to.
I don't talk to anything.
I don't say anything
about anyone.
Yeah, I understand why you wouldn't talk to somebody. You know why? Because it's easier not to. It's easier to just bury the pain and trudge along. Let it rip, man.
Yeah.
So I get it now. I understand why these movies are valid in those ways now.
Yeah, and that's and I would. Speaking of conversation, I tell you, if Dennis Leary had made it to the sequel, so much different things would happen.
Yeah, what?
Well, because he dies at the end of the first one, and his ghost is in the second one. But if he just said some words in the second one, if Captain Stacy's ghost just talked to Peter or Gwen, I don't think Gwen would die.
Yeah, well, if Peter had just left her alone.
Yeah.
The guy's dying wish. Promise me you'll leave her alone. Oh, the promises you break are the ones that are the best kind.
Yeah. But here's the thing.
What?
He's dead. He while he was alive, he kept that promise.
And now.
Well, hindsight is 20/20.
This is my point. How horrible. Mrs. Stacy and the other three children.
Yeah, they're having a rough time.
Like,
I won't say
this
that they're not.
is
I won't say
this
that they're
is
not.
like, I don't. That's so horrible.
Yeah, but they had the Korean meatballs. They love the Korean meatball spot.
Is that what it
Or,
was?
or yeah, I think it was that, or they did the dim sum. They did
Oh,
the
yeah.
dim sum, and that's when they broke up.
Oh, okay.
But that was the last time we saw the Happy Stacy family together.
Yeah. Now they're just ruins.
Yeah. Now they're
I'm
just
sorry.
dim sad.
That's not nice. But yeah, it's just like, God, the Stacy family, like, they
Yeah, I mean,
really,
they
really hurt
had
him.
it going in the
Only
comics,
we only
too.
lost one Parker, but
Yeah.
we lost.
Well, no, we lost 3 Parkers.
Yeah, but I mean, that was just you're juking the stats when you add Mary and Richard to it. Like, they're just dead. Come on.
But they died.
Yeah, but they add you add, you can't add and take away and call that a loss. That's not how this works.
You're too smart in the mathematical field for me to combat that, but that sounds wrong.
I don't count them. I do, like, not for nothing, like Campbell Scott and I forget who it is, but the mom was the same one that played Miss Honey in Matilda.
With Danny DeVito.
Embeth Davidtz. Boom. Brain the size of a brain.
Take your hat off.
They
grow.
do a
Let it
great
breathe.
job. They're very, like, the characters are great.
Yeah.
I'm like, let me watch this movie. Whatever movie you're trying to make in addition to Spider-Man with these super parents. You know, Mary and Richard Parker, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's my movie. I'll watch that.
Would you watch it with Teresa Parker? That's Peter's sister.
Oh, yeah, there's a sister?
They gave Peter a sister at one
point. Yeah.
I forget what happened.
Is
with
it like Buffy where it's just like,
she just sort of appeared?
Yeah.
But I think it was like, I forget how it ended. I don't think that she was raised by the Parkers or she was like hypnotized into believing that. I forget. I don't know why I brought it up because I have nothing to add to it. But, here's something I bet you didn't know. Another thing from the leaks was that they were in talks with Sam Raimi to take over another trilogy of back with Tobey after the second one with Garfield and to have a Spider-Man versus the Amazing Spider-Man movie.
Oh, wow.
Like Tobey verse. So this was in talks before. And then there was also a very early talks of having like Andrews with like when they started talking about getting involved with Marvel. And so even back then they were considering Spider-Man in Captain America Civil War or Winter Soldier.
Yeah. Because there were Yeah. I mean, I would
Parkers are everywhere.
I feel like though that like everything that happened was I think we all got it's good that we have the 3 Parkers, that they did the reboot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm happy with I'm sure like it'd be cool to see what would have happened, but I'm also glad we got Tom Holland when we did. You know what I mean? Like if it hadn't been rebooted again, like what would have happened? Like Andrew Garfield now, I mean, granted, he doesn't look much older than he did when he started this, because what is he, like 40 when he started Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Just kidding.
But,
But,
I remember him, there was like he was like, I was a little too worried I'd be too old for it, but I went for it anyway.
Yeah.
And they gave it to him.
Yeah.
I think he's great in this. I like it because it's, they're all of the Parkers are distinct in what part of Parker they kind of go for, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Can we talk about the blue penis syndrome?
What is that?
Well, when Electro just is full-on bioluminescent energy at that point, somehow he also materializes black underwear.
Oh, okay.
Which...
Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah. Every time. I don't understand. How are you going to materialize just that?
You know...
Materialize all your clothes or no clothes?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
It's just...
You're a being beyond humanity.
There are children watching, JJ. There are children watching. They don't need to be scarred like that.
I agree, but like in universe, I'm just sitting here being like...
Just like put like, a building in front of it. Spider-Man, just something like like Austin Powers.
Yeah, Austin Powers does
do
it
that,
just, tastefully.
I did notice he first gets bit by the spider and he gets home in front of Aunt May and Uncle Ben, and there's a fly and he catches it. I like that moment because it's like catches it and he's just like staring at it because the spider caught the fly.
Yeah.
And it's very like, he's also like almost looking at it like he's going to eat it.
Yeah.
And they're like, Peter, it's just a fly. And he's like, he lets it go and he snaps back. So it's very like, even maybe at that point, the spider was almost taken over. Which I think would have been a good storyline for this, is if he started growing the extra arms.
The full on.
But anyway,
full on horror with it.
I think Garfield would have been a good one.
Yeah.
For that. But it also, he catches the fly. And in that scene, I'm just like, it's clearly like ridiculous CGI fly. And I'm like, think that's CGI?
Well, and that brings it like in the duology, his reflexes are they use that so much. Even when he's like catching the car thief, he throws him against the wall and the cop starts shooting at him. He like dodges the bullets that.
Yeah.
But that car thief, he don't dodge.
Giamatti. Paul Giamatti is shooting with a fully automatic weapon. And he's like spinning and missing it.
Yeah. Everyone behind him though.
Yeah, just done.
We don't show carnage. We can't see
carnage.
That. We can't see that for a reason, because children are watching.
We
don't want to star them, as you pointed out.
It's awful. Oh man.
The Parker bloodline.
What about it?
I just without it, he don't get the bit.
Oh yeah.
You like that?
Yeah. He doesn't get the bit.
Yeah.
You doing a bit?
No,
Spider was just doing a bit. What else would you've liked if there was a third one? If you were gonna add it, like who do you think you'd throw in there?
Because I know they were building Sinister Six, right? They had Doc Ock's tentacles. They had I think there was a reference to like Craven or something.
Yeah.
I honestly, I think it's about. I would not put MJ at all. Maybe in the fourth. I wouldn't put,
I would have thrown Venom into the third one because of the depression and the anger.
Yeah.
But he's now alone, and maybe he like crosses the line, and somebody has to stop him from going as far as, you can add, I don't know, whatever. But also, like, what do you do at that moment with him super depressed and like,
right? It's you've got to take him out of the funk, which they kind of do at the end, right? Like that he stands up with the little kid and he's thrown.
I would almost say Craven would have been a good third.
Yeah,
one.
I would have actually,
because if he's like, I'm done. I can't be Spider-Man anymore. If he gets hunted, he can't. I
would have, very, like a souped-up Craven.
Yeah.
Like, because Craven in Ultimate just turns out to be a normal, like a reality TV. And like Spider-Man beats him with one punch.
Which I used for that, why J.J. Connon should be Spider-Man script.
Yeah.
That was the whole premise. That was really cool.
Yeah. And we still
got to film it. We still got to film it.
Yeah. I can do some yoga. I'll get back into shape.
Nice.
Like Craven would be cool. Like, I don't like the problem with the Venom is that like what is gonna pull him out? Like he has Aunt May, to pull him out, I suppose, but like,
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that if it was Venom, I think
there's nobody left after the second one.
Yeah, I think that would have to. There'd be some trace. I would say there'd be some. Would have to find some sort of. Oscorp has like DNA of all of their employees, including Gwen.
Yeah.
And they're like trying to, I don't know, do weird experiment, like the clone side. Like I would imagine that would be the way out of that for me. But I think Craven would be ideal.
Mm-hmm.
Or Chameleon. I mean, they could do a duo. They're brothers.
Yeah. Oh, they are.
Yeah.
Craven and
Chameleon. Yeah, or
weird.
Chameleon always calls Craven his brother.
Oh,
so
okay.
I don't know I can't remember if they're blood brothers or if they're just like, we've chosen family.
Mm-hmm.
But like something along there, like, and maybe Chameleon and Craven are teaming up to be like a bad Spider-Man,
Yeah.
Like going around dressed as Spider-Man.
In this universe, though, who would you? I mean, it's hard to cast like especially now that we know we got Aaron Taylor Johnson coming as Kraven.
Abzomene?
Who?
What?
I'm saying, who would you cast as Kraven or Chameleon? That'd be a fun one. Because I mean, Mary Jane was supposed to be Shailene Woodley, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then that got cut because it was.
That was happening was
supposed
the
to be
airplane
at the
thing,
end,
right?
Or what?
That she was like on the airplane. Like I was trying to understand the airplane plot. At the end of 2,
Okay.
we lose electricity and we're paying attention to the airplanes, which yes, that happens, but like it's just added threat without like significant like Peter doesn't have anyone on the plane.
Maybe it was.
I think MJ or something was supposed to be on the plane.
Yeah.
Like
I think so. I forget where it was and where it was cut, but I just remember that being something talked about at the time.
I liked how much Gwen was not like damsel in distress. Like I liked how she was active. I like how she was smarter than Peter. I like that, like giving her more agency compared to like MJ in the trilogy where it's more like laissez-faire, like damsel in distress,
Yeah.
But
I feel like the Toby trilogy made it, like Peter had to.
Yeah.
It was like for this, it was like Gwen just I love you, Peter. For MJ, it was like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not putting up with your shit.
Yeah.
To be fair, Gwen knew about him being Spider-Man before anybody else did.
Yeah.
Which I think was also great. So I guess there's levels to it. So it's hard to say, I
just don't want.
I mean, in the Holland verse with Zendaya, like she's a great MJ too, and she's very smart and stuff. But like they also don't superpower the brain shit with them, where it's like, oh, they're the smartest people in the world. Mm-hmm. It's all different. It's all good. I do think I like Gwen Stacy, Emma Stone. Mm-hmm. But if I were gonna pick at that time, if I were gonna pick a actor to play Kraven, I'd say throw Joe Manganiello back in. Everybody was loving him at the time for True Blood. Just he looks the part. He was Flash Thompson, so it's an insert.
Yeah,
the guy who killed Uncle Ben in the first one, they threw in as the cab driver for the other scientist guy. Not the cab driver, but he was driving the car with the other guy from Oscorp.
When the lizard attacks him?
Yeah, when the lizard attacks him in the car. The driver was the guy with the hair. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So that was like a little Easter egg. I noticed it.
I would like Mads
Mikkelsen?
Yeah, for Chameleon.
For Chameleon, yeah. That would be good. And I feel like they could pair off each other.
Yeah.
What villain hasn't been in a movie yet, too? I mean, a good Shocker would have been a good...
Yeah, Shocker was
in Holland, yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like Shocker was too... I think people would get too...
I liked if they played the Shocker from... Like the storyline of Shocker from Ultimate Spider-Man, where like he gets... It's like throughout a whole movie, he keeps getting taken down by Spider-Man, and then he goes like superpower and like goes crazy, and like just now he's so pissed at Spider-Man, he's like basically almost defeats him and kills him. That would be I feel like that would be a good storyline to throw into a movie.
I would like the Scorpion.
The Scorpion, yeah.
Also,
that's another one.
I was just thinking
who exists in Holland universe.
Yeah,
one guy, and he looks like he would be a good Scorpion. He was the actor from Better Call Saul. He was in that. That was cool.
Because they introduce Felicia for Black Cat. So I would like Black Cat to be in the third, and that could also help with the depression, this danger red flag.
For sure,
woman,
especially if she was Black Cat, and but it's not. Because that's not something that's...
It's not substantial. It's a toxic relationship.
It's a toxic relationship, so that would feed into things.
Yeah. I think there'd be some narrative choices in there to help him grow and heal.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I'd watch it. I mean, we just wrote it, so obviously I'd have to watch it.
We'd have to watch it.
During the editing process.
Don't ever edit.
Yeah.
Don't ever become an edit. I promise you, don't do it.
It'll only lead to heartbreak.
It is tough stuff. I applaud every editor out there. It is tough stuff.
I did that to somebody. Somebody was leaving the office here, the other day.
Yeah.
And instead of saying goodbye, I was like, I don't know. I just started
Were you
clapping
high?
for you. No, yeah, a little bit,
All right.
maybe. Well, we have more Spider-Man coming at some point.
Hey-oh.
Maybe Garfield will find his way back somehow.
How many Spidey variants out of the multiverse would you give this duology?
Well, if it's how many multiverses? What's the cap on the multiverse?
I don't know. 3?
3?
3 universes?
I mean, 3. Then it's a.
We'll go with 6 universes.
So you're going 1 and 2. If I'm going to rate it as a
Oh my God!
overall,
Just 10 universes.
Let's just go with 10. Thank you.
10 universes.
So I would say,
amateur.
first movie 7, second movie 6.5. And I think the biggest thing is just the overload of fitting stuff in, and I think things move too quickly, so they make it too complicated, and try to fit too much in. And his accent is bad.
You think his accent's bad? Interesting.
Yeah. It's just very fake New York accent.
It is at moments. I think overall it doesn't bother me. I think there's one moment where it's a little.
Yeah.
But, I would give it. I think I would do. I'd give the first one an 7.8.
Ooh, nice.
And because there's a little bit I like the crane sequence, New York's coming together for Spidey, but it is a little
for the first one, right?
Yeah. It is little.
I did like that one.
Um,
And you know who the guy who does that? It's the guy who gets saved earlier
yeah,
on.
who saves his kid.
It's C. Thomas Howell. He was Pony Boy from The Outsiders.
Wow.
The movie, yeah. The least famous of the Outsiders.
Yeah, I know how that goes. And then for the second one, I would give it. Thank you. The second one, I would give the first 2 acts an 8.3.
Ooh.
And then the third act, the last 10 minutes of the film, I would give a 6.
Oh yeah. Oh, Richard Parker's back.
Yeah.
He's alive the whole time. Oh God. They didn't even explain it.
Wait, he's back?
Did they? Right? He's alive at the end, isn't he?
Is he?
I thought that's what the after credits was. He's at his grave and then or he's at Gwen's grave and then Richard Parker's back. Am I making this up?
God, I
Sorry,
forgot
because
about
I forgot.
that.
I didn't finish rewatch.
I didn't even think this movie had an after credit scene.
Or something like that. Maybe it's at the end of the movie.
Did we know who the weird mystery fellow was that was talking to Harry at the end when he's like, "You're looking better." He's like, "It comes and goes, but how's everything going at the boss, at the job?" And then the guy in the black in the fedora is like, "It's going fine, but we got everything. We got some guys that want to do it, and I've got this guy who's going to be the Rhino." He's like, "Yeah." Do we know that guy's name?
I think the character's name is literally Mystery Man or Mysterious Figure. I think it is.
What
the actor's dead now, but
is he?
Yeah, but he was great. That guy played. No, I don't know. Maybe it's always Lupus. But anyway, thank you, Andrew Garfield. I love you. I love you and everything else you do. And you were very funny when you came back. But we'll talk about that more when we come back to the Holland verse.
Oh, we got to do this again?
We got to do. There's too many Spider-Mans. I need more pictures of Spider-Man.
Oh.
Oh, well, thanks for geeking out with us. We'll catch you next time.
I think this was the most I've ever stayed on topic.
It is.
Sorry.
Fantastic. That might have been our best episode yet. It's by far our most recent. Okay, pre-intro time. You got anything?
I just keep thinking about how MJ died from radioactive semen. So no.
That's the intro. We're done. Hey, JJ.
What up? Sorry.
Hey, JJ.
Hey, Kyle.
Hey, is your spider sense tingling?
Something is.
Because I'm, or are you just happy to see me?
Let's go with the spider sense then.
All right. Well, we're going to weave a web of insanity with this
nice.
next episode because we're talking about Amazing Spider-Man 1 and that's not what it's called, just Amazing Spider-Man and Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Rise of Electro.
Yeah, this week, this exciting week on Can We Geek About?
Do you think Mark changed his last name so he could get the Spider-Man gig?
Hopefully. I'm fine.
I like
you
that
fine?
one. Yeah, I like that.
All right, rock and roll. I need more pictures of Spider-Man. That's my favorite meme. Is the girl she says, "Do you want me to send you pics, or did you get the pic I sent you?" And it's J. Jonah Jameson in the next. I need more pictures of Spider-Man.
I don't know I've never seen that.
No, because it's like the guy and the girl sitting on their beds texting each other, and it's like, I'm gonna send you nudes or whatever.
Yeah.
Did you get the pics I sent you? It's like, no, because I don't want nudes. Give me some pictures of Spider-Man. You really need to do a new podcast where you just are JoJo Jameson talking about how bad Spider-Man is. You're doing fake ads? Is that what you're talking about? Or no? I would like to do that, though.
Yeah. That'd be, yeah. I love when they do that. I've seen, I saw the voice cast. They did,
We could redub.
Like, they did a full on, like, I can't remember, but it was like something like Schindler's List, something like full on dramatic. Yeah, but they did it as their cartoon voices. I'm trying to fucking remember who it was and what script it was, but it was hilarious. Can't.
Monday. Yeah,
hell
I'd like
yeah.
to do that. I'd like to. So I do think it'd be funny to maybe not today, but like to start doing fake ads that have to do with the episodes we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Like for Rain of Fire later with the dragons, we could have done like fire extinguishers. For this, it could have been spider repellent.
Yeah.
Or literally just like
Insect.
a J. Jonah. Literally,
Yeah.
Tom could have done a J. Jonah Jameson like on this week on Spider Watch.
Yeah,
I've got more pictures of Spider-Man.
I like that. It's like Katie's little fly in the
Yeah.
episode.
If we just add
Yeah,
extra
yeah.
shit to the middle. If we know, like, okay, 20 minutes. And now a word from our sponsors.
That's not a bad idea.
Get insurance. There was what was it? There's a series? There was an insurance show. Oh. Well, there was one where Alan Tudyk was in charge and Vanessa Hudgens was one of the main characters. And it was a comedy set within, I think it was within a comic book universe.
Oh, yeah.
And
it was.
Sorry, we're not doing a podcast right now, so I can fucking talk about
it was
this.
in DC.